Interior architecture is defined as the practice of an interior architect where architecture means to offer or render professional services in connection with the design and construction of a building's interior, that is, as its principal purpose, human occupation or use. I think this is a very good definition.
So to me, interior architecture is taking a space, regardless of scale, regardless of existing conditions, to kind of try and find that balance between functionality, aesthetic value, and really just making the most of the space in terms of furniture, materials, textiles, overall space planning in general, and just kind of make sure this all tie together to really work as a space.
Well, interior architecture is the same thing as interior design, so it's all about the designing and planning of interior spaces, and that includes HVAC systems, electrical, space planning, who's going to be using the space, what are they using the space for, and what is the best way to plan that space for its function.
The main difference is, I think, between the two, design is more based on the appearance of things.
So decorators, they don't need to have a license because they cannot move a wall.
If you think of like HGTV, for example, there's a huge difference between what we do and what they do. So they're way more based on just actual visual appearance and things like color and things like, I guess, different wall ornamentations and stuff like that.
So architects take a different licensing exam than designers do. So once I graduate from an interior architecture program, I can no longer call myself an architect. I have to call myself a designer. I would say interior design is the thoughtful planning of the interior of a building.
A lot of the processes right now at the scale that we do them as students, it's a lot of drafting and getting ideas out and being able to make sure that you have a clear path to move forward in the project. It could start with anything from brainstorming a material board to brainstorming just an overall, I guess, plan for what your project should be in the end product. It's a lot of, drafting. It could be a lot of software work, experimenting with models, which we do a lot. It's really just getting that idea that you have in your head into a physical form because it makes it easier to execute. You kind of have something more concrete to go off of.